Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast, the all-inclusive podcast where we talk all things fantasy sports to help give you an edge. We are back today with another breakdown, main slate breakdown here on Thursday. We got a 6-game slate. We'll jump into that as soon as we recap yesterday. Absolutely incredible day yesterday. Another cashing day. Jose Urquidy, a little shaky, but he was super chalky. It was a decent start. So it helped us push us into cash lines. But the main thing I want to cover is Dinger of the Day call. Austin Meadows went yard, I believe, in the second or third inning, 3-run homer. It was incredible. The entire Rays stack went off, helped us push us into the cash line. So we cashed in all formats yesterday as well as the day before. So looking to continue that streak here on Thursday with a smaller main slate here. It's going to look very familiar with the bat stacks that we have for today's slate as well. So let's jump into this here. We have two pitchers above 10K, Clayton Kershaw and Jarrett Cole. For me, I'm very interested in Clayton Kershaw tomorrow. If we just look at his numbers at home, 31-point performance here. Faced San Diego here earlier, a 27-point performance at home, 28 against Giants, 22 against the Cubs, 24. He's just incredible at home. He's way better at home than he is away. So I really want to lock him in here today. And then I really am a fan of this Wojciechowski guy, Adrian Wojciechowski here on Baltimore Orioles. Think he's been incredible in the past few starts, even going up against the Angels away, even going against Boston. So it seems like he's pitched way better in Camden Yards than he has in away. So he's going to be facing a Toronto lineup that I think is going to be able to pick apart and put out very, very good quality start here tomorrow. These two pitchers leave you with roughly 4,000 left per player. So let's jump right in to our bat stacks. I want to pick on pitcher Andrew Cashner here. This is going to be a very, very popular person to pick on. He's done nothing but be terrible since coming to Boston. So I want all of the lefties I can get. I'm really hoping that they move Sogard into the upper part of the lineup. He hit 8 spot last night, so I wasn't too pleased with that. Still played him, though. But I think the top three here for me is a super underpriced Kiermaier, who also went yard yesterday, Austin Meadows, and Nate Lowe. It's just an absolute lock for me on those three. I think you're going to be able to get a very, very good amount of value from a stack that I want to mention later on. But I do want to get the side of Boston here. And they're going to have to dig pretty deep. I'm very interested in Michael Chavis here, that righty who hits usually in the 6 spot at 4.3K, to provide some really, really good value. And I think Michael Chavis is probably one of the only players I really like, other than outfielder JD Martinez. But it's really hard if you can't get a low-tier catcher. It's going to be really hard if Luke Maile doesn't play. It's gonna be very hard. So you're gonna be left with roughly 3,300, and that's just not something that I want to do. But I do like one piece at least, and that being Michael Chavis. I think he's the best value from the Boston side. Going up against McKay here, Boston is definitely a viable stack. The only other player I will mention here is Christian Vasquez, which I'm assuming he will play, and he's been hitting decently well as of late. So I would definitely mention him in there, as well as the always Jackie Bradley Jr., who hits near the bottom of the lineup. He's definitely somebody you could put in the lineup and hope for the best. But I'm assuming Sam Travis plays tomorrow. If Sam Travis plays, I really like a Sam Travis here at 3.3K. Somebody who has power, is able to drive the ball. I'm really happy with Sam Travis at 3.3K. So I'm not going to be going for big names here in Boston because I'm spending so much on the Tampa Bay side. My favorite stack, value stack, is going to be the Cincinnati Reds going up against Max Fried. If we just look here, Max Fried at 5.8K. He's been getting bullied a little bit. 4 runs here, 5 runs, 3 runs. I'm looking for a few runs from Cincinnati here. There's a few hitters that I really want to target from the right side of the plate, which is a little tough here. Not Van Meter. I really want Jose Iglesias. He's been hitting very well past 4 games, so I really want to lock him in there as well. It's going to leave you roughly. It's going to be you're not going to be able to actually. Yep, you'll be able to lock in Sandy Leon, who should play tomorrow. Even if he doesn't play, it's not going to be tough to find somebody. Stubbs against Salazar, who hits from the left side of the plate. But I really think you need to get at least 2 from Cincinnati in there. Eugenio Suarez is an incredible play tomorrow. So I really like that as well. So I'll remove one here. I'll remove a Sam Travis because I'm a really, really big fan of Sam Travis tomorrow. So I just keep that in mind, that Sam Travis or a low-tier catcher is what you're going to need to complete this lineup. I think you're going to need some part of Boston. Michael Chavis is my favorite part by far at 4.3K. Tampa Bay is the top stack. Meadows, Kiermaier, and Lowe are too cheap, way too cheap. And then Cincinnati, being Eugenio Suarez and Jose Iglesias, are definitely the top two options for me. I think Max Fried's going to get lit up tomorrow. It's going to be a dark horse stack. So keep that in mind that Tampa Bay is the top stack of the day. So I want to reiterate, this is what my lineup is going to look like come lock tomorrow as far as pitching. Clayton Kershaw and Wojciechowski, I think, are the top options here tomorrow. And then Tampa Bay as the top stack for me, with Cincinnati following up as a sleeper stack, and then getting one or two pieces from Boston. I would recommend Sandy Leon at catcher or Sam Travis in outfield, whichever you choose. So with that being said, I'm going to make my dinger of the day call. Who's going to hit a homer in tomorrow's game is going to be Nate Lowe. I think you have to go back with the Rays tomorrow, going up against Andrew Kashner. It's going to be a very chalky slate, and I think Nate Lowe is going to be able to send one. I'm really confident in Nate Lowe tomorrow. He's been hitting great, 306 so far in the year. So I really like Nate Lowe tomorrow. So he's going to be the thumbnail of the video and the dinger of the day call. I also think Kevin Kiermaier could go yard as well, and Austin Meadows again. I think all of these guys have that ability. So with that being said, I appreciate all the support we've been getting on the videos. Hope everybody's been cashing out with us as of late. Make sure you like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you haven't already. Head on over to Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at FantasyDigest_. Stay up to date with all the videos, as well as anything we may tweet out before lock. Also, head on over to Twitter and give us that follow so you can stay up to date with some fantasy football news that's going to be coming out very soon. A lot of coverage that's going to be going on with the fantasy football season, as well as a ton of giveaways and a potential big announcement coming up very soon regarding some football contests that we're going to be offering. So stay tuned with that. Hope everybody wins some money tomorrow and has some good luck. We'll see you next time for another breakdown on Friday here on the Daily Fantasy Digest Podcast.